And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Friday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. And then Monday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson out there with Zach Edey. Then there's Jalen Wells. Then there's Ja Morant. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Graham.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And it's Murray with the ball for the Pelicans. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis. Pass to Queen. Down low. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
And here's Edey. Here's Morant. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Jones. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
The Grizzlies on offense. 4-point game. Outside Wells. Back to Morant. Over Murray. Morant against Murray. Morant, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
The 3. Queen, the pass to Williamson. They kick it out to Murray. Second chance shot. On the wing, Jones. New Orleans needs to get off a shot for 3. Murray, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Jackson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Screen by Edey. Jackson surveying the D. Clock at 4. Lets it fly. Wells misses.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Murray inside, pounded by Morant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
The free throw drops for Morant. Well, Stan, after last season, the Grizzlies brass, quite candid, they weren't close to being championship caliber.
Well, it's a brutal business, BA. You can have a ton of talent, but sometimes there are just certain teams that stand in your way.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Morant. Memphis trailing here. To the inside, Jackson.
Yeah, he was making sure of that one. Jackson with the strong finish.
The Pelicans have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Murray for three. The rebound by Edey. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Morant. Back to Wells. Here's Jackson. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Second, the Grizzlies.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Outside Morant. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his forte.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the Pelicans last season, Stan, just 21 wins. Their worst record in over a decade.
Well, look, they were hamstrung by injuries, and that's been an issue for the last few years with New Orleans. When healthy, this team has the talent to compete in the West, but they haven't been able to stay healthy. Williamson
hits them both. It has been special watching Zion since he came into the league, hasn't it, Stan?
Look, B.A., I'll tell you this. Zion is unique in the way he plays the game. Not many guys are even capable of doing the things he does. Players like him don't come around often.
Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 5 now.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. here for the Grizzlies. Aldama comes in for Edey, and Ty Jerome subbed in for Wells. Here's Williamson. He's got 5. Pass to Queen. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Giving it up, Jordan Poole, the right decision.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And here's Morant. He's got 5. Inside. Here's Jackson. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, Jackson's ability to both dive to the rim as well as pop out for a jump shot makes him an excellent partner in the pick and roll.
The Grizzlies have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Aldama. Jackson, the screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
Well, clearly Aldama is accustomed to getting a little physical in the paint.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jordan's checked in for Queen. Messi comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Fears in for Murray. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Now here's Poole. No made baskets yet. 5 on the clock. He buries it from 3. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Yeah, liking the confidence Fears is showing from deep. Jeremiah trusting his J.
They set the screen. Here's Jerome. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's great execution. They take advantage of a high percentage look.
Jerome against Poole. Here's Fears, defended by Pippen. Hey, good.
Yeah, impressive set from the rookie. Jeremiah Fears in total control in the screen and roll game.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. To the middle. Here's Aldama. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Poole outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. For Memphis, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. And he lobs it up top. 3 on 3. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Memphis trailing here. Pippen, pass to Aldama. To the paint. Here's Clark. And the layup is good.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Here's Fears. Cool outside. The baseline J. And the shot falls short that time. The Grizzlies shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Pass to Clark. Here's Jerome. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Oh, got a piece of it. Down low. Here's Pippen. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
New Orleans calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Alvarado's checked in for Poole. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. And you look at Jerome. Boy, what a gifted shooter he is from way out there.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year. And the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Here's Fears, defended by Pippen. To the inside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 5 to shoot. Picked by Misi. For 3, Fears. The offensive rebound. Jordan with the bucket.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Pippen left side. Pass to Jerome. Now here's Clark. Here's Aldama. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Fears, defended by Pippen. Here's Alvarado. No good from outside. Memphis leading. Aldama, the pass to Pippen. Here's Landale, covered by Jordan. Pass to Clark. Jerome on the wing. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Fears. Up top, Alvarado. He's covered by Jerome. Alvarado outside. From downtown. No good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Memphis ahead, up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
So for New Orleans right now. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and it's Makovich in at the 5 down low. Here's Williams. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jackson. And Williamson with the block.
Yeah, Williamson is good at owning that airspace around the rim on either end of the floor. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And here's Edey. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Now here's Jones. Williamson outside. 6 to shoot. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And the Pelicans with possession here after the basket by Memphis. Caldwell Pope against Williamson. Pass to Jackson. Over Jones. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Williams. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Over to the wing. They set the pick. To the right side. Outside Jones. Out to the wing. Here's Alvarado. Off target from outside.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Blaster to the shooter.
Pass to Edey. And it's Makovich with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Williamson inside. Jackson on him. From deep. Williamson misses. Grizzlies lead by 4. Down low. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he's the defensive anchor, but Jackson Jr. is reminding everyone he is a force on offense as well.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Pelicans trail by 6. Outside Murray. And again, New Orleans, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Pelicans have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Grizzlies lead by 7. Outside Wells. Aldama outside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes. Jackson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
A nice bit of muscle there from Jackson Jr. to get the inside score through contact.
Here's Murray. Williamson looking around. Murray inside. He's covered by Jerome. That one falls. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
Well, if Murray can get that close to the hoop, he's going to make sure he converts.
Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pelicans trail by 9. Outside Murray. And that's his third bucket in 8 attempts.
Well, when it comes to finishing in traffic, Murray's a tough customer.
Here's Jerome. He has 6. Jackson the screen to the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, B.A. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
The first free throw is good.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Messi comes in for Zion Williamson, and Trey Murphy subbed in for Poole. Second free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Murray. Here's Queen. They kick it out to Murray. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Pass to Jackson. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Yeah, great to see Jackson Jr. forcing the issue, just taking what he wants inside.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Bay with a screen on Jerome. Murray against Jerome. The 3 is up. Murray, no good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking team. In third, Memphis.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pippen, he's checked in for Memphis. Looney's checked in for the Pelicans. No good on that one.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And the second free throw is good. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
And stolen by Bay. And it's Murray finishing it off.
If the opportunity presents itself, Murray will explode to the rim.
Grizzlies lead by 7. Now Pippen. Jackson on the wing. Jerome outside. Jackson the screen. 5 on the clock. Jerome finds Jackson, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Fears, he's checked in for New Orleans.
At the line for Memphis, Jackson Jr. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Jackson. Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Fears. Looney, a screen on Morant. Back to Bay. Deflects the pass. Now Jackson. He's guarded by Misi. Outside for Morant. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. Looney grabs a miss. The Pelicans have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. To the paint. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Back to Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. 7 points for Ja Morant.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pelicans trail by 9. Looney the screen. To the inside. And Looney with the slam.
Well, with each year in the league, we're seeing Murphy become a better distributor.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Jackson with a screen on Bay from the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Looney the screen. Inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
Man, the defender really went after him.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. A line change here for Memphis. And the Pelicans making a change here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Grizzlies lead by 6. Pippen, the pass to Landale. Now here's Jackson. Pulls up. And that one no good to start off the night.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Here's Fears. Takes a 3. Spencer grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Alvarado outside. Pass to Fears. And there's the screen. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, what a display by Fears. The rookie showing off what he can do.
1:11 left to play in the first half. Pippen, pass to Clark. Jackson outside. Clark with the screen. Fires from deep. And that's good. Jackson for 3. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 55 seconds left in the first half of this one. Right wing. Pass to Fears. Down low. Banked it in off the glass.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's Landale. Some solid defense from Jordan. Pelicans trail by 5. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Looney, the screen. Pass to Jordan. Here's Fears. Clark covers. Here's the pick. Three-pointer, no good. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Grizzlies. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the New Orleans Pelicans.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
They've got Zach Edey. Ja Morant is out there with Jalen Wells. Then it's Jackson. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. There's a screen to the inside. Queen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Memphis leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Pass to Jackson. Over Williamson. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 24.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
On the wing, Murray, hounded by Morant. Murray, no good. Well, Memphis shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3, knocks it down from distance. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter, guys.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pelicans trail by 11. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Queen. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Edey. Now Wells. Right side Morant. Over Murray. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity. Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Nice game. Strong performance by Jaren Jackson.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. In third, Memphis. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
Right here, these 2 teams really cashed in on the offensive glass, creating extra points out of nothing.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. to Moran. Back to Jackson. Moran looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. Over Murray. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Queens got 7 rebounds in the game. Williamson against Jackson. Here's Queen. He's got 5. Outside Murray. The 3-ball. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 7 tonight. Murray against Moran. Pass to Jackson. The jump hook. And another basket for Memphis.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Queen. Now here's Murray. Give him 8. And the layup is good off the glass. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Landale's checked in for Edey. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Ja Morant. Grizzlies lead by 11. Jerome feeling it out a bit. Nifty move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
A slender big man with a nice shooting touch. Aldama is one of those guys who seems to get steadily better each season.
No good on the free throw.
Well, not the place Aldama makes the biggest impact. He specializes elsewhere on the court.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Williamson finds Poole. Here's Fears. He shoots it. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Wells. Jerome outside. Picked by Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And it's Wells off the drive. Misses the 3. Pelicans trail by 11. It's Poole on the wing. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Wells. Looney's checked in for New Orleans. Messi comes in for Zion Williamson. Memphis leading by 11. Jerome with the ball. 6 points for him. Here's Aldama. Offline with a 3. Here's Fears. Misses off the left iron. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And here's Pippen. Here's Jerome. No good on the 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Fears. Conchar covers. Pass to Messi. Poole for 3. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Pick by Aldama. Jerome drives in to stop the drought. Aldama, no good. Pelicans trail by 9. Bay inside. Conchar covers. Conchar with some nice D. Pippen outside. Jerome outside. Pass to Aldama. Here's the 3. And Bay pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Poole. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. John Conchar picks one up.
A talented scorer with incredible shooting range. When Poole is locked in offensively, he can take over stretches all by himself.
And the first one at the line is good. And after breaking out in his 3rd season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level. But last season, encouraging, Grant.
Yeah, it was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And so Tuomas Isolo calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Memphis leading by 7. Pippen, pass to Aldama. And it's Clark on the take. Yep, that one goes.
Well, look, that's good defensive effort there, but that's just outstanding touch around the rim.
New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Poole against Jerome. Now here's Poole. Tight defense on him. That one drops for him. Poole's gotten 4 this quarter.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Jerome. To the paint. Here's Aldama. And he converts the layup. Aldama's got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Bay, good.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Clark with a screen on Poole. Jerome on the wing, guarded by Poole. Pippen. No good with the triple. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Bay. Conchar with some nice D. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Here's Pippen. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Pippen's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Now Poole. He has 6. Bay with a screen on Jerome. Outside for Bay. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. He has 7.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Aldama, left side. Inside. 6 to shoot. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Fears. Bay outside. Here's Fears. Now here's Poole. Jacks up a 3. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Pippen. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Aldama, the pass to Clark. Cuts off the pass. Poole outside. To the middle. And it's Bay. That time on the assist by Poole. Poole's got 4 assists now tonight.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. New group getting ready for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Aldama. Caldwell Pope comes in for Conchar. Spencer's checked in for Jerome. And Williams is subbed in for Pippen. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Williams finds Edey. Outside, Williams lets it go from deep. And it's Matkovic with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Jones. And he banks in the layup.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
The Grizzlies shooting 47% during this third quarter. Now here's Edey. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Clark. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. Alvarado with a steal. Good. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead. .41 seconds left in the third. Outside, Williams. Pass to Edey. Jones against Clark. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And it's Markovic with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Now here's Alvarado. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. He's off from 3. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Grizzlies. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points after the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Queen in at the 5. Now here's Edey. Pass to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Edey, that's good.
Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best defense.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Trailing by 4. Williamson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jones. Pulls it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Up top, Morant. Jackson on the wing. Outside Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Edey. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Up and in on the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside Wells. There's a screen. Pass to Jackson from behind the arc. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Poole with the ball. Picked by Williamson. Poole, the pass to Murray. Clock at 6. That one's good. This game is all even.
Yeah, and Murray is a more efficient jump shooter than he's given credit for.
Spins. Morant. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Williamson. Pass to Murray. Here's Queen, guarded by Aldama. Williamson inside. Jones from outside. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
And Jones is such a confident shooter. especially from outside the arc.
The Grizzlies have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Aldama outside. And here's Morant outside. And the three-pointer goes.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Here's Murray after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. Outside Jones. Williamson for 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Wells. Here's Aldama. Back to Wells. Now Morant. This one for 3. And it's Morant again missing.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Morant against Murray. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. 11 feet out. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, look at the activity of Morant all over the offensive glass.
Murray scanning the floor. Poole outside. The floater. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wells. And here's Morant. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Edey missing.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Now here's Edey. Right side Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Pelicans trail by 4. Williamson outside. Pass to Murray to end the run. That's good, and it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Outside Morant. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. That one on Murray.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Here's Queen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
2 shots.
First one falls. Jerome's checked in for Ja Morant. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Memphis. to Edey. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Just 3 to shoot. Pulls it from the corner. And again, Memphis no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Bay right side. Out to the right wing. Here's Williamson to tie it up. Going inside. And it's good on the layup. It's a tie ball game.
Well, good luck stopping Zion in the lane. He's a wrecking ball.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Clark. Back to Jerome. Edey with a screen on Murray. Now here's Edey. And again, Memphis no good. Williamson against Jerome. To take the lead. Bay passes to Poole. Shot clock at 5. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Murray against Jerome. Pass to Edey. Clark outside. Back to Edey. And rejected. Outside Murray. Bay with a screen on Jerome. A clear look for Murray. Cleared away by Wells.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Jerome. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Poole, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Outside Murray. Williamson, right side. Pass to Murray to take the lead. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Wells. Jerome outside. Over to the left wing. Tipped. Murray. Yes! Using that window.
Always looking to be the leader. Big shot from him.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson is checked in. And then for New Orleans, Jones, he's checked in for Bay. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Poole. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Well, you know, guys, just a bunch of ways Murray contributes on both ends.
Here's Jerome. Jackson with a screen on Murray. Now Jackson. Connects! And a great pass to hit him in stride.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Jerome against Murray. Edey with a steal. And now Memphis on the break. Jackson. Ooh, he leaves no question.
How about those points from Jackson? Big time.
Here's Queen. Edey defends. He shoots. Edey rips down the board. Memphis leading by 3. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. A minute 39 left in the final quarter. And here's Murray. Now Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the long ball, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Jerome. Now Jackson. Oh, deflected and stolen by Williamson. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth. Shot from 6. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Three-point lead. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Well, Jackson Jr. showing his ability to be a leader in clutch time.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray fires, and he gets the jumper to fall.
Gigantic shot by Murray, showing he is not afraid of the moment.
Now Jackson. Oh, the drop pass, and he dumps it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The Pelicans call timeout. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 5-point game, and that's an intentional foul.
Third team foul. At the line for Memphis. Well, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Outside Murray, puts up the tray. Rebounded by Jackson. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
Ty Jerome.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
So Memphis wins it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Jaren Jackson.